We stayed at Tennessee 40 RV Park in the middle of September 2020. I don't know the daily rate right now, but while we stayed there, it was $185 for 7 days. This price is before your taxes and electric fees are added on. And there's a deposit that you have to put down as well. The owner and staff are super nice. We had stayed there a year ago, shortly after this gentleman had purchased the property. We got on Tennessee 40's website to see what changes were made before deciding to book there again. By the way the pictures looked on the website, it looked like he made a lot of changes. It looked really good. But when we got there, we quickly realized not much had changed. On their website, the playground and pool aren't from their RV park. If you get on their website and look closely at the playground pictures, behind the playground you will see a really nice cabin looking store. That is not at this campground. They do have a store in the office, but this cabin looking store isn't in the campground. And the pool is totally different looking too than what they have at Tennessee 40.
There's no two pools, it's just one.
Tennessee 40 has a regular pool and a kids pool. The picture on the website is just one regular pool. The roads in the park have a lot of potholes. Their Wi-Fi doesn't pick up well. Our RV had a really bad sewage smell in it, and we had curved our hose like we usually do to avoid things like that, but it didn't help. So I don't know if it was their sewer. It had to have been their sewer.
It flooded, remember?
Oh, that's right. They had flooded.
The park flooded.
Yeah. The sewer smell still came up all into our RV, so we closed off our gray tanks and plugged the drains when we weren't using water. Since we were so close to the road, we didn't set anything out. We didn't want to take a chance on having anything stolen. I'm not saying it would have happened.
It did happen. There was a robbery, remember?
Not to us, though.
I know, but it did happen in the park.
Oh. Anyway.
Remember, we do true reports. You're sugarcoating it.
I'm not sugarcoating it.
Okay.
I'm just saying what happened to us. Yes, there was a robbery that happened while we were there, but it did not happen to us. And we didn't put anything out in the first place when we first checked in, because we just didn't feel comfortable enough to do so. And then later on, I don't know how many days later, after being in the park, a robbery happened. The shower house and laundry is right behind the office. The women's bath house, it's like walking into an intro to a slasher scene. The laundry room looks really good though. There are 6 washers and 6 dryers. It's $2.50 to wash a large load and $2 to dry. Restaurants and shopping is super close, so that's great. I would not call this RV park a campground because it looks like an RV park where you park your RV. It doesn't have a campground feel like you would think with all the trees and trails.
It reminds you of like a mobile home park.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mobile home park. But I'm hoping that the owner there is able to continue making changes and upgrading the park and doing the things he wants to do. Maybe this is what the owner is aspiring to, but there's no gate here. And
There's no bathroom.
And there's no parking for the pool. It's just a couple of parking spots in front of it right now. But from this map, it looks like it's going to be really nice, because all back here is trees right now. So, and I did see that they're clearing out the area, so they're probably going to put more campsites back there. But right now, this is not how it's set up, really. I mean, a tiny bit, but not really. But it'll look really good when he's done. And they do fill propane here.